In today's video, I'm going to talk to you guys about understanding and identifying if your Gucci bag or Gucci item is real. I recently came across this bag, as you can see right here, from an auction buy. It was in a lot with a bunch of other bags and stuff like that, and I was just rummaging through it, and I noticed it said Gucci on it. So I spent $5 on this bag, but this bag has an issue here, and this is the issue. As you can see, it's torn. So I was kind of at a dilemma. I'm like, what should I do here at this point? But I had a couple things I had to cross off the list. Number one was, is this bag legit? So let me show you kind of what I'm looking at here in terms of this bag. It's got all the typical markings you might see on a real or even a fake Gucci bag. You've got the tag here that's got a serial number on it. Now this is a vintage Gucci bag, and just that alone is a nice piece. This piece here alone could sell for $40 to $50, but I wasn't too sure because I'm not an expert when it comes to this, and I don't really want to sell fake items. If you source stuff like I do, if you find stuff at garage sales, flea market, storage units, you're going to run across a lot of bags. And like I mentioned before, I wasn't too sure of what this bag was in terms of is it legit or if it's not legit. I mean, looking at everything here, the stitching appears right, this, that. So what I decided to do was do some research online to figure out how can I authenticate this bag. And I came across an amazing website called Bagaholic 101. I spent about 10 minutes on the website there browsing through the blog and some of the guides that were there. And this is the reason why I wanted to make this video here today, to kind of show you, instead of rather reinventing the wheel, because they did an amazing job on this website, and I'd recommend it to anybody. So after looking through the website, I said, okay, this all appears to be legit. And then there was an option on the website for me to actually get what's called a certificate of assessment. So I looked at that, and it was only $5. I'm like, really? $5? I'm in. Because if this is real, I want to see if I can get top dollar for it. Now, unfortunately for me, this damage is going to cause some value issues. So what I did is I took some photographs of this item in great detail, pictures up close and pictures of the tag, the serial number, and all that stuff. And I sent it to Bagaholic 101. And 2 days later, for $5, I got a certificate back. And here's the certificate right here. And it shows the pictures of my bag. And it's a certificate of assessment, not authentication. And, it's one of these things here where she says it's authentic. They say it's authentic, which was great for me. So, I said, you know what? All right, let's do this, right? So here I am on Bagaholic101.com. This is the website, Gucci Obsessed Bagaholic Geek. Here's the option here to do the quick and secure Gucci authentication service for only $5, which is an amazing deal. But there's so much information on this website in terms of what to look for. But I thought, what would be great is to do the authentication, to get that assessment there, and provide value when it comes to listing on eBay. So if eBay decided or somebody decided to take my listing down, I can say, hey, I went through the steps here to get this certified of an assessment from somebody who appears to be a Gucci expert when it comes to these bags. Now you can go on their website here, and there's just so much detail on just the bags in general. And it's got all types of stuff here, breaking down from the rectangular tag to the types of leather, fake Gucci serial numbers and tag parade. So you might be able to just spot, just based on what you're looking at in your item, through the details here alone, that yours might be fake. If you're thinking it's legit, I would highly encourage you to spend the $5 and get Bagaholic 101 to give you an assessment on it. But I'm not going to bore you with all the details here. I'll let you do some investigating and some education on your own. Go ahead and check it out. It's Bagaholic101.com. Check it out. Now, so I started looking around the internet and locally to find somebody who can fix this bag, because I believe that if this bag was restored correctly and cleaned up and polished, it would bring some decent money, and I could probably put a buy it now best offer on this bag and possibly get $500 or more. But since I was looking around and there was nobody locally, I called places that were in New York and Los Angeles that specialized in repairing bags. It wasn't cost effective for me. So I decided to basically say, you know what, let's just throw it to auction. And that's what I did. So So one of the decisions I made when I was buying this bag was just typing in Gucci vintage bag brown on eBay. And I'm just filtering it from highest to lowest in terms of used. Now, there wasn't a particular bag like this that I could find from my research. And also looking up on WorthPoint, I didn't see too much that was very similar to this. But look at the prices that some of these are going for. Obviously, the typical Gucci pattern is what's very, very desirable, as you can see here. All that monogram type patterns, they bring really, really good money. And, it's just unfortunate for me that the distressed item I purchased was damaged. But at the same point in time, I did make some money on it. So let's go take a look at what this item sold for. And, like I said previously, it's just one of these things where it's better to be safe than sorry. You don't want to lose your eBay account, or you don't want to be labeled as somebody selling fraudulent goods. So definitely recommend doing the certificate of assessment through Bagaholic 101. So here it is listed on eBay. And what was great about having that assessment is that it kind of already gave me a title and an item description. So I just used this basically off the assessment: Gucci vintage brown pigskin leather drawstring flawed bucket bag, authentic COA. And I threw it to auction for 7 days. It spent some time out there. I took really detailed photographs of it. I also took a photograph of the Bagaholic 101 certificate of assessment. And I ended up getting 8 bids on this item. Again, I paid $5 for it. I didn't get filthy rich from it. Again, it was distressed. It was flawed, so it had some issues. But I made a little bit of money, and I got out the door. And I'm really confident that this item is going to go in the right person's hands. And with the certificate there, they're gonna say, oh yeah, this is legit, no doubt about it. So it ended up selling for $21.50 plus $14.85 shipping, for a total of $36.35. And like I said, I didn't get rich from this, but I believe I did the right thing here by going around and looking at the details in terms of, is this legit? Going on that website, which has just got a massive information on it in terms of just understanding, is it real, is it not, what to look for? And then again, spending that $5. $5, that's all I spent for the certificate of assessment. So I'm really, really happy with this purchase and buy. I'm happy that this item is legit. And I'm going to continue to use Bagaholic 101 for any of my Gucci type finds, because it was very professional. And, getting a certificate of assessment, I believe, helps sell your item, no doubt. So there we have it. Again, I want to stress Bagaholic 101 because it was easy. I just went on their website and learned all about it. I didn't have to go in a Facebook group and post. All the information was laid out there for me to make a decision whether this was fake or whether it was real. And I decided to take the next step further after looking at all the information that I think mine's real, to get that $5 assessment. I mean, just $5. And it was very professional, got it back. But I really believe that this assessment here pushed the eBay auction to some extent, even though I didn't make a lot of money off of it. But I believe that when buyers were looking at this and bidding on it, they saw that certificate and said, okay, this is legit, right? And so that'll help you in the long run if you're looking to sell your Gucci, or if you're looking to identify it. Again, check it out, Bagaholic 101. If you're new to the channel here, my name is Michael Franco, and I've got the YouTube channel here called Global Voodoo. Been on YouTube here for some time, talking about reselling, making money from thrift stores, garage sales, flea markets, storage units, all that fun stuff. If this is something that sounds interesting to you, I definitely encourage you to subscribe to the channel. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well. Along with that, I've got a website out there, pickforprofit.com, educational-based website, learning about reselling. Lots of details inside that website, so you can go check out that. A lot of how-to guides and stuff like this. Like with Gucci, there was no reason for me to reinvent the wheel when they did such an amazing job out there. So if you've gotten this far in the video and you have used Bagaholic 101, definitely leave a comment down below. I'd love to see how it's helped you and help you identify, a fake bag versus a real bag. And then just any comment in general about Gucci. Believe it or not, there's a lot of stuff that's out there. There's a lot of fake Gucci that's out there. But you know what? If you're going to look at every time you see a Gucci and say it's fake, it might be staring at you and it might be a real one. You might be able to get $400 or $500 for it. So with that being said, appreciate you watching today's video on the topic of how to identify fake Gucci. Go out there, be great. Go out there, be amazing. Live your life. Until next time I talk to you, I'm out of here. Peace. Video over.